Now, the best way to stay consistent is by having a consistent warm-up routine. Now, you don't want to go over the limit where you're, trying to warm up for 30 minutes or trying to deathmatch 500 kills, because that is more training when you start to enter fatigue. So the perfect amount of warm-up time is 5 to 15 minutes, depending on what type of player you are. And I want to show you guys how to simply warm up in Counter-Strike. So in order to create consistency, you need to warm up the same way every single time. So you need to find a favorite workshop map. And right now, my favorite one is the GG Predict Training Hub, which I know Stewie 2K also uses. And the way that I warm up is when I get into this map, I'll jump in front of this barrier and I'll simply just stand still, just flicking to bots, warming up my muscle memory. Now, after I do this and kind of feel comfortable, I don't really count the amount of kills. I just do it until I start to almost feel my sensitivity again, because some days my sensitivity does feel fast or too slow. So I just want to make sure that I'm just trying to remember how my sensitivity feels. And then after I do that, what I'll do is I'll just strafe around and flick to bots like this, because this is also warming up my movement. I'm relying on that AD counter strafe, just simply going back and forth. This will also help you on pistol round as well, because you're constantly just hitting AD and strafing like this. So being able to warm up not only my pistol rounds, but also just my movement also helps me a lot and keeps me consistent, especially in my pistol rounds. And then once I go through that routine, I'll simply just start bursting at the bots while I'm standing still, just to make sure that I'm able to hit headshots and some nice clean sprays, because I'm someone who relies on bursting more than I do spraying, because I actually have a really good headshot percentage. So I just want to make sure that I'm able to warm up the muscle memory of how far I need to pull down when I am trying to burst at someone. And then after I do that, this is when I'll just strafe around and then just snap and burst the heads and pretty much just put everything together that I just warmed up. And this will usually take me 5 to 15 minutes. And then once I'm done with that, I'll pretty much just queue up on Face It, and then I'll just keep warming up and shooting bots in whatever way I feel until the queue pops, and then I'll just go and join the game.